Okay, speed is distance divided by time. Okay, convert each of the following speeds to the units given. For example, 72 kilometer per hour, to change it to meter and minutes. So we have to remember the basic one is 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So a kilometer change to meter, we have to multiply it by 1000 meter. And then hour we change to minute, so we have to multiply by with 60. So lastly, we simplify it, so we get 1200 meter per minute. Question B, convert it to meter and second. So kilometer change to meter, so multiply by 1000, and then hour convert to second, we have to multiply by 60 and 60. Because 1 hour is equal to 3600 seconds, or equal to 60 multiplied by 60 seconds. So we get the answer 20 meter per second. This is example. Okay, now question number 1. Let me zoom in. Question number 1, 90 kilometer per hour, convert it to kilometer per minute. So the distance no need to convert, but the time, we have to convert it from hour to minute. So we have 90 kilometer per hour is equal to 90 kilometer. The time we have to convert it. So 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes, or 1 multiplied by 60. And then we have the time in minute now. Okay, after that, press your calculator. 90 divided by 60. What's your answer, class? Okay, we have 1.5 kilometer per minute. Okay, correct. 1.5 kilometer per minute. Okay, so make sure, double confirm that we follow the instruction that your answer in kilometer per minute. So confirm. Okay, B, 90 kilometer per hour, convert it to meter and second. So the distance, kilometer convert to meter, multiply by 1000. So we have the distance now in meter, and then second, hour change to second, so we have to multiply with 60 and 60. 1 multiply 60, multiply 60. Okay, now the time is in second. So we have 90,000 divided by 3600. So you just press your calculator, 90 multiply 1000 divided by 1 multiply 60 multiply 60. So what is your answer? So we have, yes, correct, 25 meter per second. Okay. Question number 2. Convert 45 kilometer per hour to meter per minute. So 45 kilometer convert to meter, multiply by 1000. And then hour change convert to minute. So 1 multiply with 60. And what is the answer for A? Number 2A, 750 meter per minute. Okay, correct. $750 meter per minute. Okay, question B, 45 kilometer per hour, convert to meter and second. So 45 multiply by 1000. And then hour we convert it, so we have 1 multiply with 60 multiply with 60 second. So what's your answer? .5 meter per second. Okay, good. Okay, next, question number 3. 40 meter per second, convert to meter per minute. The smaller unit here, we convert to the bigger unit, minute, so we have to divide it. 40 meter per second, convert it to meter. Okay, the distance didn't change, but the time is changed from second to minute. From second to minute, we have to divide it, not multiply, divide it by 60. Now we get the time in minute. So press your calculator, 40 divided the bracket 1 divided 60, close bracket. So what's your answer? 2,400 meter per minute. Okay, correct. Okay, next one. 40 meter per second, convert it to kilometer per hour. So from meter to kilometer, we have to divide it by 1,000. Then from second to hour, we have to divide it by 60 and 60. 2 times of 6. What is the answer, plus? Direct to the point, yeah? You press calculator, open bracket, 40 divided 1,000, close bracket, and then divided by, open bracket, 1 divided 60 divided 60, close bracket. So we get 144 kilometer per hour, correct. Okay, next one, question number 4. 18 meter per second, convert it to kilometer per minute. So the smaller unit convert to the bigger unit, we have to divide it. Eighteen divided by 1,000. Okay, and the second convert to minute, so divided by 60. 1 divided by 60. Okay, what's the answer? Ini pun sama juga. 18 meter per second, convert to kilometer per hour. Sixty divided by 60. Okay, what is the answer for A? 1.08 kilometer per minute, correct. B, Kenji, double check your calculator. So the first one, we have 1.08. Okay, the second one, we have 64. 64.8 kilometer per hour. Okay, finish. Okay, you can click the raise hand button. Finish page 84, 83. Do not miss the unit, the final unit. So you have to write down to the unit km/h, km/h/m/minute, km/min. Okay, I have a 22 finish with raise hand button, 23, but we have 58 here. 24, 25. I'm still waiting. We are still waiting for you. Okay, we have a 26. How about another 32? Okay, question number 1 and 2. Okay, this is question 1 and 2. "28 finish. Another 30. Another 30 people. 2 minit lagi saya bagi chance before we continue. Yang dah siap boleh proceed. Page 84. This is the last page for today. Maybe we can finish early. So please continue. Page 84. Okay, 29, finish. Click the button raise hand if you are done for page 83. Please stay raise hand. Let me lower your hand after this. Lower down your hand after this. So please stay raise hand first. "31, 32, 33, 34, 36. Do not lie to yourself. Okay, 36. Okay, so let me continue. Page 84. Hopefully the rest you can check with your WhatsApp group or your friend for page 83. Let me lower down your hand, and then we continue. Page 84. Okay, write down your name, class. And then the dates for today, 2nd August 2021. This is the next level of speed, which is related to our daily life and the situation. So let me go through one by one, solve each of the following. Question number 1. A car moves at a speed of 80 km per hour from P at 0800 hours and reach Q at 0930 hours. So let me draw the diagram. The point P, and let's say this is the point P. And then we have the point Q, which is the second station, P to Q. Okay, the time at the starting point is P 0800 hour. And then the speed at P is 80 kilometer per hour. And then this car reached at the point Q at the time 0930 hours. So how many minutes it traveled from P to Q? How many minutes taken from P to Q, class? 1 hour and 30 minutes. Okay, bagus. A lorry takes the same road from Q at, this is the car, and then the lorry take the same road from Q at the same time 8000 to P at a speed of 70 km per hour. At what time do both vehicles meet? Okay, so let me find out the distance. Okay, the car, the lorry. This is the car. Let me see. Let me adjust this one. Okay. This one, we have two vehicles here. The first situation, we have the car. This is the car speed. And then we have lorry. With the same time, starting time is 0800 hours. And then its speed is 70, which is slower than the car 1 kilometer per hour. The question is, at what time do both vehicles meet? So in this journey, the car will be meet with the lorry at the certain time. Here, maybe before 0930 hours. So let me find out first the distance P and Q. based on the time that car travel in 1 hour and 30 minutes. Let me just find out the distance PQ first. Okay. From this hour, 0800 to 0930, we can say that the time is equal to, the time car travel is 1 hour in 30 minutes. Okay, the car travel T for the car. P to Q in 1 hour and 30 minutes. Okay, we have two different units here, hour and minute. So we have to convert 1 hour 30 minutes to in one unit only, which is hour. So 1 hour 30 minutes is equal to 1.5 hour. So based on the triangle of speed that we discussed already last week, we have S and T below here, and then we have D above. And the question asks for the distance, so we close D, so we get S and T. S multiplied with T. S, the speed, multiplied with T. Okay, the speed we refer to the car speed, which is 80. Multiply with the time, each time, car times travel, which is in hour, 1.5. So lastly, we get the distance of PQ in kilometer. 80 multiply 1.5. What is the answer? What is the distance? 120 kilometer. Okay, good. Okay, the question didn't ask for the distance, but our first info is the distance with 120. We're gonna use this info to complete, to find out the time that both vehicles meet. So for the total journey, 120, yeah? Total journey 120, total distance. We can find out the time that this both vehicle meets. We're gonna refer to the distance, which is S multiplied with T for the lorry. So 7T multiplied with the specific time. We have to assume that T, the small letter T here, is the time that the both vehicle meets. Plus with car, 80T. So 80T plus 70T is 150T. Is equal to 120. Okay, solve this problem. T is equal to 120 divided by 150. So we have T here in hour is 0.8 hour. Okay, so we have to convert it to minute because we want to find out what time, the specific specific time that vehicles meet. So 0.8 hour convert to minute multiply by 60. So 0.8 convert it to minute, we multiply by 60. So T is equal to 48 minutes. So 58 minutes after 8 o'clock morning, these both vehicle mix together, mix. So the answer, the final answer is the conclusion. Thus, we can say that both vehicle meets at 48 minutes after 8 morning, 8 o'clock. So 0.848 hours. Okay, this is question number 1. Finish, huh? Okay, next one is question number 2. A train travels from P to Q at a speed 90 km per hour in 3 hours and 40 minutes. The train stops at station Q for 20 minutes before returns to station P. Okay, let me draw the diagram. P and Q, we have two stations here. The first station is P, and then the second station Q. Okay, it's travel from P to Q, and with the speed speed is equal to 90, and then the time is equal to 3 hours and 40 minutes. The train stopped at station Q for 25 minutes. So the train stopped at Q about 25 minute recess. Before return to station Q. Okay, this train return to station Q at station P. The time taken from station Q to P is 50 minutes. Q to P. Okay, the time number 2. The first time here from P to Q. T2 is the second time, which is the trains returns to P in 15 minutes. 15 minutes less than the travel time from P to Q. Less than, not 15 minutes. This is 15 minutes less than 3 hours 40 minutes. This is not logic when we say 50 minutes. So 50 minutes less than 3 hours, 40 minutes. Calculate the average speed in kilometer per hour of the whole journey of the train. The whole journey, we have to plus all the journey from P to Q and then Q to P. Okay, before that, let me find out the distance from P to Q and then the distance from Q to P. Okay, the distance from P to Q, we can find out based on the given information, speed, and the time given here, S1 and T1. So based on the triangle, the simple triangle of speed, D, S, T. The distance PQ, we can find out from the its speed and its time. D, when we close D, we get the formula for the distance, S multiplied with times. So S multiplied with time. Speed from P to Q multiplied with time, the station P to Q. So 90 multiplied with the time, 3 hours and 40 minutes. So 3 hours, 40 minutes, we have to convert it to hours first. 40 minutes convert to hours. We have to divide it by 60. This is the way we convert minutes to hour. So 3 hours and 40 minutes, we can write down in this fraction 3, 40 over 60. Okay, and then you press your calculator, we get the distance PQ. So what is the distance PQ? 2 o'clock already. Yes, what is the distance PQ? 330 kilometer. Okay, good. 330 kilometer. Okay, after we find out the total, this is a distance from P to Q, 330. The total distance actually PQ plus with QP, 330 plus 330. That's the average speed. Okay, we found out already the distance, itu kita akan guna after this. Now we gonna find out the time, the total time from P to Q and Q to P. The total time. This is a total distance. This is a distance. The total distance is train travel is P to Q plus with Q to P. 330 plus with the same distance. So kita akan dapat 660 kilometer. Okay, average speed is equal to total distance divided by total taken, total time taken. So total distance kita dah figure out 660 Sekarang kita cari total time. Total time pula. Total time. Total time. Total time taken. So from P to Q is 3 hours and 40 minutes. 3 hours. 3 hours, 40 minutes. Plus with the time from Q to P. Mau kira dulu ni. The time from P to Q. Which is a 50 minute. 50 minutes before or 50 minutes less than 3 hours. 3 hours, 40 minutes. Is 3 hours, 25 minutes. This is the time from Q to P. 50 minutes less than 3 hours 40 minutes is equal to 3 hours 25 minutes. If we plus together, so we have 7 hours. 40 plus with 25, we get 65. So 65 is over. Then 60, so we give 1 hour to hours, so we get 7. And then we have 5 minutes, 30 minutes. Okay, one more is we have to plus the time for resting. That the train stopped at the station Q with 25 minutes, with 25, plus another 25 minutes. So when we plus all here, we get 7 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, bila kita dah dapat total distance and total time taken, now we're gonna proceed to calculate. Panjang ni, we have a long working for question number 2. So average speed is equal to total distance 660 divided by 7 hours 30 minutes. Okay, 7 hours 30 minutes, we convert it to hour, so we get 7.5. The 660 divided 7.5, we have 88 kilometer per hour. That's the final one. Average speed. So we have the answer 88. Okay. Finish. Question number 3. The distance travel, the distance versus time graph. This is a distance versus time graph. Okay, we have 1 hour here. The vehicle, the car reach at the 80 kilometer after 1 hour. So when we have a horizontal graph like this, the car is not moving. They take a rest until M hours. After that, the car continue the journey from N to N hours. and the last point is 350 kilometer. The journey from O to Q, O to Q, yeah, through the center P, through the city point, city P. The car stopped at P for 30 minutes. Okay, the car stopped at the point P here is 30 minutes. So the horizontal graph here is the 30 minute. So 30 minutes after 1 is 30 minutes in hour is equal to, okay, let me write down here, 30 minutes is equal to 0.5 hours. So the value for the M kita dah dapat is 0.5 after 1. So we have 1.5, the value for M. This is the value of M. Okay, let me go back to the question. 30 minutes at P and then continue its journey to Q in 2 hours 30 minutes. Okay, for this inclined line, we have the time is 2 hours and 30 minutes. 2 hours 30 minutes is equal to 2.5 hours. Question A, determine the values M and N. Okay, we know that. Kita dah settle tadi. There's the car stop at P for 30 minutes, which is equal to 0.5 hour. So the calculation for A is M is equal to 1 hour plus 30 minutes. So to plus together, we have to make sure we have the same unit. So 1 hour plus 0.5 hour. So the value for the M is 1.5 hour. H. Okay. For the N, to find out the value of N, which is 2 hours later, 2.5 hours later. So we have to plus 1.5 plus with 2.5 hours. And that's the way we're looking for N. 1.5 plus with 2.5. So 1.5 plus 2.5, we have 4 hours. HRS hours. Question B. Average speed. Average speed is equal to total distance travel divided by total time taken. Okay, the total distance traveled, we refer to the graph. The last point here, the last mark here, which is shown at the Q here, is presenting the total distance. So 350. in kilometer. The total time taken, we start from zero here to the last point, from 0 to the end, or we just take the value of n, which is 4 hours just now. 4. Do not confuse this one. Let me clear this one. 1.5. This one is 1.5. 1. Okay, so the time taken, the total time taken is 4 hours. 350 divided by 4 class. 87.5 kilometer per hour. Thank you, Gloria. Okay. Any questions so far? Hopefully you can get the... If you didn't get for the calculation now, you can revise it later. Revise, read and try. Boleh revise lagi banyak kali. Ada soalan lain mau ditanya? So I'm gonna share this page 83, 84 and 82, 82, 83 and 84 in your WhatsApp group. So you boleh double check lah once again. So far clear, class?